Hello, everyone. Wow. So many people are here already. And wow, people got up early like me. Thanks for being here. And huh, yeah, it shows nobody's here. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was concerned I was having technical difficulties. All right. Well, hey, Australia. Hopefully this is a good time for you. Singapore, India. This is a time for us to connect all the way around to the other side of the world. I see some beautiful names over there, like Jan and Jackie and Helen and hi Christina there also. Oh yeah, it seems like we had Christina was telling us. I hope it's okay if I say that, Christina. The super thanks button is she's not saying that, and how wonderful to want to support the channel and what we do here. I appreciate that. Um, I don't know what's going on with that if there's no super thanks button, but I just went and checked the settings and there's one called gifts. I don't even know what that is. So I turned it on just to be fun, but I didn't do the super chat or whatever because I don't really know what that would be like. If you all know what that is and think it's a good idea, let me know in the chat. But I don't know what that is really. So, um, wow, welcome. We are here. It is day 6. And if you're new, you don't have to worry about anything we did before this moment. You don't have to go back and look at any of the other live streams this week. Before this week, I was going on once a month, pretty much once a month. And, every now and again I'd go on a little extra. But this has been something this week to try to um, invite the world here and just see what we're doing. I'll be offering to you energy healing words encoded in energy as well. Everything that I'll offer is in support of you in your journey and in your highest good. More of that for you. And the offering is for you to discern how it feels to you. Does it resonate with you? And whether you accept or not, all of that is totally up to you. Everything I do in the world is just an offering, and you're invited. And like I said, if it's helpful to you, that's why I do it. So thank you so much for being here. Yeah, 4 a.m. in Canada. I know it is early. So thanks for being here. Um, yeah. And for those of you who have donated, thank you so much. And if you want to, there are links in the description of the video here. And yeah, thank you so much. With that being said, I'm going to, oh, I should tell you too, in case you're new. So we'll do the energy healing part. We'll do that. There'll be a message, for you as well. Um, and then after that, we'll kind of come back and we'll go to the chat a little bit and then we'll do questions and answers. Questions and answers. Okay. Yes. Wow. Welcome from LA. Oh my goodness. Razia, great to see you. Great to see you. Wow. My heart goes out to all of you. All right. So here we go. Ready? So, my intention, you might be curious here, but my intention is to ask for a message that is attuned to those of you who are watching, whether it's now live or in the replay. And the energy that comes through the video isn't bound by what we do here. And so please look back at these and intend that the energy meet you for whoever you are in that moment. And I'm telling you, it actually will. This is not stagnant. I know, it's kind of mind blowing, but that's how it works. I don't know. Beautiful. Yeah, welcome, welcome from India. Okay, so I'm asking now for a message that's timely, energy work that's timely, um, and on point, on your journey. What can we do for you right now? I would invite you to sit back and relax. Eyes open or closed, it doesn't matter. You can play music where you are if you'd like. Perhaps just take a few deep breaths and really just intend to be here in this moment, listening, receiving. We are here quite early for her, but we never sleep, we never rest. Our mission is for humanity to be supported and loved. It has always been this way, but during these times, there are many of you looking to the stars, looking to the heavens, and looking within for answers, for comfort, for direction, for validation, for many, many things. Emotions are very high on the planet right now, and your communication is at such a high level between countries, lands, time zones, cultures, ages, generations, and the ideas, the beliefs, and the manipulations that you are perhaps feeling inundated with can be so overwhelming to many of you who are mm, sensitive to energies. And yesterday's transmission had to do with resilience and helping your energy field, your biofield, your aura, whatever you wish to call it, and every aspect of your energy to withstand this chaos and be more resilient, allowing you to have more peace and more stability in your energy and also in your mental state. Yes. We do recall that we did invite you, however, to be mindful of your thoughts. And this is something that we will speak with you again today about because your mind and your thoughts are the way you engage with your energy system, but you do not really think about it in this way. You often see your thoughts and your inner dialogue as something other than your energy. And we wish to underscore the fact that your energy is directly related to your thoughts, to the dialogue in your mind, and how you speak to yourself, how you judge and speak to others, whether out loud in your voice or within your own mind. Your thoughts are prescriptive, and this means your thoughts are creative. And this means you are a miracle worker, you see, creating by thought. When put that way, doesn't it seem so fantastical that you create with your thought? Hmm, yes. And you can choose to create from love and compassion, and you can choose to create from judgment and scorn. Hmm. And so this message is to help you understand your power. And so you can understand you have choice. You have choice in the matter, every thought you think, which is also, of course, tied to your emotion. And emotion fuels the connection between thought and creation, thought and your energy, because that is the mechanism of creation. You think, you feel, you do, and there is a result. It is really this simple. We are offering you energy that is attuned to who you are in this moment. That is our instruction for today. Let us move to an energetic treatment, we will call it. She is asking what we are doing because the image of yesterday is in her mind where we held your feet and offered energy in this way. Today, we ask you to tune in to your heart center because many of you wish to know how to create from love. How is this done, you are asking? And many are asking, how is this done in this world that is thorny and divided? Is it even possible for me to do this? And we will say it is. When you claim it as so, then you lay a trajectory, a path forward for yourself, a framework, you see. And then your energy can build and fill like a beautiful ivy on a trellis. So construct your trellis of intention and allow your energy to direct in your growth, to fill and climb the trellis you have created. Do you not see the power that you have? It is understandable why there would be those that would not want you to remember your power. It is too late now. The cat is out of the bag, we will say. Because of the communication that we mentioned earlier, too many of you can speak with one another and show one another and gather. And when like minded people gather, there is a quickening of energy, a raising of potential that no other person can limit, no other organization can put to the side. And this is why the evolution of humanity will commence and is commencing, despite what is happening on your planet, despite what you see, despite what you hear that would be chaotic or undermining or go against how you think things need to be for an ascending world to be real. Take heart and hear these words and feel our energy to bolster you in times where you feel no hope, where you shake your head, where you shed the tears, when you lose the sleep, and when your fists are clenched. You are light in a body, you manifest, and let us support you in manifestation rooted in compassion and love, because this changes your world, your personal world, your collective world, and how humans move about in it, in the structures, in the framework, all moving in unison to the vibration that beats within them. The rhythm of the universe beats within you. It is mirrored in your heart. It is mirrored as your blood pumps through the body and your breath moves in and out. You are in rhythm with the earth, the tides, the winds. You are in rhythm with the universe, the celestial bodies, and the hum the hum of creationary energy. And in your heart, there is a light. And this light remembers all. This light knows who you are. This light knows who all humans are. This light understands the human project on earth, why you are here. Speaking of humanity, because this light not only knows you and all about you, your lifetimes, your in between lives, your connection to the universe and source itself, this light knows all. And it is not somewhere outside yourself for you to seek, to grasp for, to yearn for, to imagine. It is within your heart center now. It is kept an eternal flame. And it is this flame that is inside you that shall lead you to the truth that you are in tune or aligned with, to know every step of your journey. Isn't that true that you know truth today unlike you knew 5 years ago? Imagine all that has been revealed to you in the last 5 years. And some will say, "What do you mean revealed to me? I've just been living my life." Well, that is how it is revealed to you, you see. It is not a lightning bolt from a great white cloud in the sky. It is through your humanness. It is through your experience that you engage with the wisdom, the energy, the knowing and truth of that inner light that you have. And based on who you are, what you focus on, and your purpose at any given moment, and what is in alignment with you, you learn and grow in certain ways, not always, because that would not be appropriate. Isn't it miraculous how humans are individuals? And what is right, in quotation marks, of course, for one human is not right for the next human. This is also by design. It would not be in your best interest to eat the way all humans eat, to converse the way all humans converse. This would be robotic in nature. Where is the creation in that? It is, however, human nature to want to understand what others are doing. There is a need to fit in. There is a need to be one of the tribe, so to speak, and not be ostracized because in your human history that was equal to death. Survival on your own is very difficult in your world. And that is why it is important to hear our call, to engage with others of like mind, to converse. And it is not about trying to be like someone else or having everyone act, behave, or choose the same things. You do not want to act and behave like all others. And so, can we please stop asking everyone to agree with us? Simply be who you are and live authentically from that. You will find people of like mind, and that is the victory. When more humans understand, it is not about convincing them all to agree with where you are. The world will lift. The world will lift when humans relinquish the need to have a power over the other. And this stems from releasing fear, you see. All things other than love are rooted in fear. You can trace it all back to that. Jealousy is fear. Hate is fear. War is born in fear. The peace you have known on the planet is actually born in fear. True peace is born of love. The peace you have known on your planet is simply a pause in the fighting due to other reasons, of running out of resources, running out of people to sacrifice for a cause that is fleeting. And in 100 years, the motivations would have been different. So the peace that we speak of, the peace that is in the flame within your heart, is born of love. And just as you have not known a peace born in love, this does not mean it cannot be felt, be created, and manifest. And we will tell you this can happen in your lifetime. Many of you want change in your lifetime. It is possible. All things are possible. It is important for you to be open to this, because when you limit your possibilities, your ideas, your inspiration, your hope dies. You might think some things are unlikely, and perhaps that is true. But this does not mean impossible. And again, the urge is to look outside yourself to see what you can tinker with, what you can change, who you can convince, and we will say no. Tune into the flame within your heart, the everlasting truth and knowledge. And if you say, I do not know what is in the flame, I do not know how to move on, we will tell you. Take time to tune into yourself. We will not use the M word of meditation, which many of you are conditioned to believe you cannot do. Forget it. Tune into the flame within your heart. What does that mean? You are not looking at a screen. You are not listening to a broadcast of music or words. It is quiet. And you breathe. And you calm yourself. And if you place your hands on yourself, offering yourself Reiki energy or healing energy, whatever modality, whatever brings you comfort, you may do this. Because Reiki, along with other modalities, many of these, have the benefits of the M word meditation without the parts that have been difficult for you. Simply by receiving the energy, your brain waves settle and quiet in activity, taking you to a lower level of distraction. For some people, this is a bit scary because they are so accustomed to the busyness of the mind, and they have used the busyness of the mind to keep them occupied. Because tuning into themselves, sitting with themselves, can bring up past memories for them. And we would tell you if this happens, there is purpose behind this. Place the memory within your heart, in the flame, and observe what you are ready to release. Allow it to go. The flame knows what to do. The flame is not you. The flame is you. It is not separate from you. So you are not giving your power to another authority to save you or to heal you. You are working with parts of yourself that have largely been beyond a veil. The veil has thinned. Many of you know this and live in this way already. Begin tuning into your heart and the flame within and sitting quietly, gazing within, feeling within. And if things of uncomfort rise to the surface, follow what arises in that moment. It may be placing it in the flame, it may be something else. But what comes to your mind is likely wisdom. Because when you are in a calmer place in your mind, your intuition and the messages that are available for you are clearer. But again, it is not a booming voice from a cloud above and lightning to get your attention. It would never be this as an everyday practice. Because how you receive and how you engage with the different levels of your consciousness is by being a human, which is a gift, not a detriment. And so if you understand that your humanness is spectacular and magnificent, does it not make sense that this is how you would connect with the parts of yourself that seem unavailable? It is a beautiful system, you see. Every human has it. And would it be any other way? Of course not. Because that would leave some of you out. That would limit some of you to be able to do this. Connecting with and embodying more of who you are, this light and these levels of consciousness, that is open to every human because that is never held back. That is about free will. That is about you as a creator in your own experience. So there is no authority outside yourself keeping you from yourself. Every human is equipped to fully realize their light in their lives on this planet at this time. It is only the human that determines how that progresses. It is so. The answers that you seek are not on a screen. As you scroll through, that is a distraction to keep you in the dark. No one can keep you from tuning into yourself and quieting the mind, as we have said. Even a person imprisoned has the power to do what we describe. Again, because no person is left out. No person is cut off from realization of their truth. And in this, all humans are equal. It is a beautiful thing. And now we engage with your solar plexus in your upper abdomen, and we offer you vibrations of energy here because many of you feel, who am I? Who am I to claim myself in light? Who am I to claim I know this or that? Who am I to take a stand for truth and what I know? Who am I? Who am I? Light and vibration flood into your body, rippling outward through every aspect, every shard of energy, every aspect of who you are is in reception to our energy through these words and the emanation of waves we send through your field. No part of you is untouched beyond space and time. All is offered. All is made available to you, and your wisdom knows what to do. It is not about your thinking mind. It is about your higher mind. The energy circulates through your field. It is cycling through. This energy is not fleeting. The vibrations we have offered you today and all days this week and all times we have ever engaged with you, these vibrations are known by your field now. And the familiarity, the recognition is now forever known by your energy. And also the sequence that we have been offering you energy. There is design in this. Again, it is not necessary for your thinking mind to understand, and we will tell you it will simply limit what is happening. You are not asked to trust us. You are asked to trust your higher mind and your wisdom. The eternal flame within your heart is with you at all times, meaning the answers you seek, the connection, everything that you need is within you. There is no guru to follow, to worship. to place your power in, to aim to emanate or be like. There is nothing there for you except diversion and distraction. Yes, there are perhaps lessons and learning there, but haven't you done that enough now? Perhaps not. You can decide whatever it is you wish. This is your free will, in fact. And there is no judgment. We must tell you this. There is no right answer. There is no wrong answer. There is no positive vibration and negative vibration. They are simply frequencies. And what we mean to say is, there is no need to vilify or fear energy. Energy just simply is. How you define it is up to you. Remember your sovereignty. Remember your power. And remember your eternal nature. Because in doing so, many of your fears burn away. Feeling that your time is limited here on earth is an illusion. This lifetime is like a weekend holiday for you. There will be more holidays that feel differently, have various experiences for you. You've been on many holidays before. It is your decision and has been your decision because it can be no one else's, you see. We invite you to have more fun. We invite you to laugh more. We invite you to love more. We invite you to ask yourself, what would feel good for me in this moment right now? And when we say good for me, what we are talking about is nourishing for the soul, not a sweet treat to eat. What would nourish me now? What would feel good to me in that way, in a higher way? Maybe it is just laying in your bed and staring at the ceiling on a stressful day, requiring nothing of yourself. Requiring nothing of yourself. What a novel idea. Allow yourself to adopt new patterns, new habits, new practices, new ideas and beliefs, and share them with your like-minded people. Yes, learn from each other. as equals, taking what resonates and setting the rest aside for now. Perhaps it will resonate with you later. We wish for you to know that life is joyous, to be celebrated, and no matter what goes on around you, the light is within you of your eternal nature, and there is such beauty right there for you. Such love for you. Do you feel this? We see you in your light. We see you in your love. We see you in full capacity. In oneness, we are. May you continue to receive for as long as it is in your highest good. And when you feel you're ready, you may become aware of your body, the surface that you rest on, the breath moving in and out in your miraculous and beautiful, brilliant human body. And open your eyes when you're ready. All right. Well, did you feel it? I'd be so curious to hear from you in the comments. That would be lovely. What your experience was, what stood out for you. if you felt anything, and if you didn't feel anything, put that in there too. I mean, this isn't just about, one thing, one experience. Just moving the grid out to the side. If you've never seen that grid before, it is a healing grid that supports you and those that you name, as long as they're open to it, of course. There's nothing wrong with putting others' names in it, but whether they receive or not is entirely their choice. If you have asked to be put in this grid before, you do not need to ask again. You are still in the grid. But if it is new to you, or you come up with new people to add, then you could add that to the chat. Yeah. Okay. So, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? I gotta get a drink of water. Well, that's okay, Christina. She says she felt many experiences and can't put it into words, and that's fine. Yeah, that's understandable. Your cat, Manchitas. Oh, yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely. And if you are also thinking, like, what the heck was just that? What just happened? What is she doing? That's okay. That's fine. I probably would have said that myself at some point. There's an article on my website and explains, oh, look at that. It's already in the chat. I have the most amazing team, I have to tell you. Such gratitude, you know. I'm tremendously blessed. So thank you for being here and participating. I think they said yesterday too that one day we'll look back on these times and maybe others who aren't here yet. And these times that we're in are going to be looked on as tremendously important. And what we do here is creating the world anew. And this is one tiny fragment of that. So, how about that? Yeah. Wow, that's neat. I'm kind of trying to see the chat a little bit, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Also, they said something about they said something about the sequence of energy that they've been giving, that there's been purpose behind that, you know? And I really don't have a recollection. I mean, I think I remember some from yesterday. I remember the feet. We did that. I remember the images of the biofield, your toroidal field, um, both ways, I guess. But I remember those images that I had during that yesterday. Yeah. Mm. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Yeah. Good to see you. Yeah. We have one more live stream in this series, and it'll be tomorrow. Oh, that's interesting. So what just came in is, having other series maybe. I don't know what we'll do about that. I just find this stuff out too, it's not like I have some grand plan. But I will tell you too, I haven't made any videos for the YouTube channel, other types of videos. Oh, you know what? I had this question yesterday and I wanna go ahead and answer it here for you because I think it could be helpful before we move into the questions from uh, anyone here. Because sometimes I get the same kind of questions, and this one actually I had yesterday. I had a mentoring client, and so she wanted some clarity on some things, and wow, it was interesting time, great questions, and her own background. But what one of the questions was about the videos on the YouTube channel, and she says, "But Andrea," because she had had some Reiki training. She says, "But Andrea, Reiki knows where it's supposed to go and, all that." And she said she had taken Reiki from 2 different teachers, and her first teacher was very, very traditional, and her teacher said, "No intention, no intention, have no intention, and don't do that," that kind of thing. And so that's how she first learned. And then she sees what I do on the channel and, Reiki for headaches or whatever. And so she wanted clarity about that. And I actually love that question. There's a video on the channel and it's called The Role of Intention or something, but role is in the title. Um, Sorry, team, but maybe they can get that for you, but I think it's called The Role of Intention or something. And so there was some good stuff in that video, but I'll give you my current version, see how that rolls out. And anyway, um, when I was seeing Reiki clients in my office, no client ever showed up without an intention. Why would they? Why would they? They don't understand that Reiki knows how to help them. They hear about this Reiki thing, that they could have a session, it could be helpful. And what their process is always, I have this problem and I want help with it. How can I get help for it? And then they may try, whatever, and then they end up in the Reiki and in the Reiki office, right? So they have an intention. As a Reiki practitioner or an energy healer or whatever you do, let us meet them where they are because they want help for that. Well, guess what? I want to help them with that. I want to hear them. I want to listen. I want to feel and empathize with them and be like, whoa, okay, I want to help you with that. And Reiki can help you with that. But guess what? Reiki also knows more than we do. So that might be the thing that you want help with. And we're going to put your order in. That's how I put it. We're going to put your order in with the energy. And I also want to help you with that. And so let's do it. But what I do as a practitioner is I start channeling the energy with the intention to help you with whatever that issue is, whatever has your heart's attention. And then you know what I do? I let it go because I have to just trust the Reiki. Reiki knows more than me. Reiki knows more than you, even though it's your issue. I mean, that's true for all of us, right? I mean, it's kind of hard to know exactly what you need when. Sometimes different things need to heal first or, to get to that thing you really want help with. So that's that's my long answer to that, and I apologize, but, basically, there's nothing wrong with having an intention for the session, but you've gotta let it go too, so that Reiki you don't limit the Reiki. And we have techniques and things like that, but, um, never supersede the energy because then you're in the way. But that's the role of intention in my with my perspective. And I think it can be quite powerful, quite powerful. Yes. There's more I could say. Am I gonna say that? No. Okay. Uh, that was a really long session, so we really don't have much time. Um, yeah, I don't I didn't see a lot of questions come in. Is there one question that we wanna do? Or do we not have any questions? No? Okay. Then I tell you what we're gonna do. Let me invite you to our last live stream. It's tomorrow. It's at 3 PM. Is that correct? 3 PM Eastern? Yes. 3 PM Eastern tomorrow, and we'll do this one last time, at least for this series. I feel like there are gonna be more series. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Is that a thumbs up? Yeah. We'll see where this goes because I the feeling is we could go further with it. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore the question. Still a little bit out there. It's okay. You could put it on. I'll answer it. Is warmth a sign of the universe response, a signal of change taking place when one is being sent energy? It could be, but warmth couldn't mean any number of things because how many different sensations can you actually define in your body? If I say the word through, you don't know if I mean through a tunnel or through a ball. So like the languages we speak, one word represents many different meanings. The sensations of your body are the same. So we cannot say warmth equals this, cold equals that. There are some general things. So for you in that moment when you feel the warmth, I would invite you to ask within yourself, hmm, why why am I feeling the warmth? What is warmth now? Ask yourself. See what arises. It could be energy. You're feeling your energy bodies. It could be that the energy, the healing energy, is actually working in that part of your body to release, to straighten, to remember, have your body remember, your energy remember coherence instead. So there could be many different reasons. Yeah, many different reasons. But that's the fun of it all, is the discovery. Because if I had a dictionary over here that said, in a session, when you see purple, it means that. When you see a daffodil, it means that. When you feel this, it means that. I would never have stayed with this as this long. Because there's something inside me that knows that truth and our relationship with mm, our access of truth, and what I mean is a capital T, that is changing. As we evolve and learn, we move further into, and I'm going to say the responsibility of knowing more truth. So I don't want to use a reference book of the past to learn about what's happening with me right now. Because the possibilities of what's happening with me right now are in motion. They're not set because I am a dynamic, multidimensional being who is creative and has power, just like you. And so my future, who can even know and who would want to know? Yes. Truth with a capital T, meaning universal truth, like how the universe works and the laws of creation, that is not malleable. Your sovereignty, for example, while you're in a human body over, with your in relation to your energy, that is not malleable. It is non-negotiable. So there are many definitions of the word truth. But when I say truth with a capital T, that's the truth I'm talking about. The immovable. And you know what? Truth with a capital T. You are light. You have always been light. You will always be light. You cannot ruin that by thought, word, or deed, or the absence of thought, word, or deed. There is nothing you can do to besmirch your light. And that is truth with a capital T. And I hope you can feel that and know that. And if you can't yet, that doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it doesn't resonate with you yet as truth. So keep going, because it will. You'll remember. We all will. With that being said, I guess that's going to be it for today. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Thank you all for being here. And don't forget the replays. The replays are for you as well. Thank you all. Sending huge hugs to you all, and much love. Much love. Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Until